It's Haley, and I am back with another video. So, pardon my absence. I was working on some stuff, which I'll show you behind the scenes. And also, I filmed part of this video before and then deleted it and I was like, I'll add it to another video. So I deleted it and I'm going to refilm it now. So anyway, I just want to show you I got some Happy Mail in. Super excited. And I got some things that I ordered. And then I want to show you Yaleidy. She is the one who sent me the 2 boxes full of all kinds of stuff from her stash that she pulled out to share. So she sent me a whole ton of things, and I will be obviously sharing a ton of that with you all as well. And in the secret word envelopes, and there will be one in this video. So stay tuned. A couple weeks ago, I had mentioned I was sending a little Happy Mail out to a friend, and I didn't say who just because it was during all of that mess. I just didn't want her to be messed with as well. So I just didn't mention her name, but it's just Miss Kristie Lindsey. And so I sent her an envelope then, and she's also won 2 of the secret word envelopes. I've known her for quite a long time. I've known her since the swap, so at least like 2016-ish, so a few years. She's been a nice pen pal. We've emailed a couple times. Just really sweet lady. And she sent me an envelope with some really cute things in it. Very cool. She sent me a little note, and I love this paper itself. She sent me a piece of this too. It's like a yellow lined spiral. Anyway, it says, "Hi Haley, just wanted to send you a little thank you mail to let you know you are appreciated. My desk is very messy. Here are a few things I found on it, LOL. If you can use anything, I'm happy. If you can't, then pass it along or feel free to trash it. Looking forward to seeing more videos from you. Later, Kristie. P.S. The card is something I thought had a nice image that could be cut out." And she is very right. This is the card. Super cute. And I actually do love the image, and I love the little quote, and I can put it in with my little wedding book. I have just a little binder smashbook thing that I have slid in, and I'm keeping all the wedding related stuff in there. So when I'm ready, I will have it all together. So that is super cute. And inside of the card, there were some smaller things in these. So this was inside the card, and there are these funny little sticky notes, which are hilarious. I bet this is totally vintage. I bet this is at least from the 90s, if not the 80s. And it's a full sheet of one of these little kind of spirally ledger papers, and then a whole ton of bits. Look at this. I can't imagine what cute little tiny spiral this came off of. I love this. This and this and this, and one of the other things are my favorites. Look at these for my bee book. Look at this vintage card. There's more cards. Look, I love this one. I love this green one right here. And these, look, this will be great for like a more masculine one, a more naturey book, and that's hilarious. And another, that image right there. Ooh, actually I like, oh, I know she's from Tennessee. She, I think, lives and works, or her husband works, or she lives on or near a large wildlife preserve, and like works on it. I don't know if it's her or her husband. So, and she goes hiking, and anyway, so very cool. She also sent, these are either like cut down Project Life cards strips, or also We Are Memory Keepers made some Project Life cards in this size and shape. Super cute. I love the green and lines and the grid and the hello. A 20 questions card. Super cool. Look at this little piece of stationery. Adorable. This is almost, I can't even, it's like super smooth, almost like tracing paper, but not quite as thin. Just a really cute, unique piece of paper. See how you can kind of see through it? And then another little piece of stationery. She actually On the front where my address is, she used this same sheet for the address, some little tickets, and a really pretty piece of butterfly stationery. And all of this was inside this card. And then she also sent, oh, this is my other favorite thing. I was so excited. I love all of this. I love small, I mean, you guys don't send me anything. You don't need to send me anything, but I was just, it's just fun. It's just a small little thing, and I love it. I love little happy mails. But anyway, this is amazing. Look at this. I am going to probably scan one of these just for my own uses, just to print out and use. I'm sure these are not, yeah. There isn't a copyright date, but I'm sure it's still under copyright. So I couldn't make a digital for it, but I can just, I can print it out and use it if I want, I guess. There are two more kind of ledgery kind of sheets. These are sort of like the doctor's office notepads, and this is a really pretty unique grid structure. This would be really cool to scan, and then you could like white this out and shrink it down and make this like a printable ledger sheet. That might be fun to do just for personal use. And this one as well. Look how cool this is. And also, you guys know I went to Hobby Lobby to get the fabric a few weeks ago, and I went down the paper aisle. Like, they have a whole aisle with individual paper sheets, and I couldn't find anything. There was a couple vintagey sheets, but they were ones from that I had seen years and years ago. I didn't see anything cool or new. But look at these. This is marble. These are actually Hobby Lobby individual sheets. I did not see these. I don't even think I saw 8.5 by 11 ones. I love, love, love marble, and I love, this is in between like a gingham, plaid, tweed, and you guys know I love gingham. Perfect gray and white checkered. So super cute. I love it. Thank you so much. She didn't need to send me anything else or send me anything in return, but that was just super nice and super thoughtful of her. But you didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it though. And I definitely will be using all of those fun little bits. So that was super happy mail. Let's do, I was irritated when I got it mail. So let's see. Where is it? So I ordered this actually on Amazon right after I got back onto YouTube. And I was trying to, it wasn't the it was a store that sold on Amazon. And I was trying to, they just didn't take returns, and I was so mad. So what I got were supposed to be 100 flat glassine bags for stamps large, which sounds very simple. These aren't glassine bags, these are wax paper bags. Sticky, stuck together. This is wax paper, not glassine. Glassine is very smooth. It doesn't have, it's not wax paper, and it doesn't make these little like kinks in it, because these little kinks are the wax moving around on the wax paper. So, and wax paper is obviously a lot cheaper than glassine. I wouldn't buy wax paper bags because I could buy wax paper and make the bags myself. But I cannot even find any place to get glassine bags because I don't want to order, well, I would rather order them like wholesale or in bulk like this, because they can get really expensive. So anyway, I had tried to order them on Amazon. The store wouldn't take returns. So I have these, which I'll find a way to use them. But then I got some super happy mail. So I was very naughty again. I know. I ordered some more books. There was a 15% off sale, only a $10 minimum for free shipping. And I had free book. And you guys know I've been wanting to gather images and uncopyrighted or past copyrighted images and things to make some digitals. Because, I mean, I have stuff to make digitals right now, but I don't want to just throw something together or, you know, make some corny thing. So I went ahead and placed an order. I got 4 things total, and it was $29.33, including tax, and the tax was only about $1.80 total for everything. So I will show you. Let's see. Let's do this one first. This is the book I got for free. It is still within the copyright date, so I can't make any digitals out of it, but I can cut it apart and use it in my junk journals. You can use anything. You know, you can cut apart and use anything in a junk journal pretty much. But so I am so glad I got this. This is 1955, and the back, about 3rd or 4th, has all of these really awesome black and white images, pictures, and then from here forward is full of these super cool photorealistic pictures that are amazing. Aren't these absolutely perfect for journal cards, you guys? Like, I'm obsessed with these. It's just full. Look at all the flowers. Full of beautiful images, and I am super excited. Got this totally for free. It would have been $4.19, but faux free. Okay, then the only kind of one, which is I still really like and I'm still glad I bought, but it's the only kind of one only because it was the most expensive. It was originally $15.60, and I got it for $13.26. And I got it knowing that there was probably not going to be very many images inside, but I wanted it partially just for the cover because I have I'm going to make a junk journal for my shop with this, and I love this. So it was $13.26. This is from 1920, I think. I will show you. It is a 6th grade nature study for boys and girls. Yep, 1920. Look at this. There are a few really pretty images in here. There's not a ton though, but I will definitely use all the ones that are in here because they do have some very cool ones nonetheless. There's some, yeah, I knew there was some really pretty like flower and botanical. Look at that picture. I don't know, the girl's eyes kind of creeped me out. At first I was like, oh, that's a photo. No, that's not a photo. I don't know what that is, but it weirded me out. Anyway, this is a 6th grade lesson book from 1920, and I love it. Then I got this, and I can't decide if I'm going to keep it and use it when I'm doing some more like planner-y kind of videos, or if I'm just going to, you know, pass it along for what I paid for, because it was such a good deal. I didn't want, yeah, I wanted to either use it well or pass it along to someone for a good price, because it was $5.66 originally. Got it for $4.81. Look what I got. The Edith Holden Nature Notes hardback book. And this is essentially an Edith Holden planner. There is a line like for, you know, for writing for every day of the year. It is the ultimate junk journaler's planner. Unless you want to do sort of like the memory planning that I did, where I made almost like bullet journaling memory planning. You guys saw I did that in did it before I got onto YouTube, and I've gone through my old journals and stuff with you, but the memory planning ones. But anyway, this is super pretty. So I shall make a decision soon, because I definitely want this to go to good use, because that's too good of a deal. I mean, even with shipping, I mean, it would probably be only like less than $10, and these are being sold for up to $50 online, which is ridiculous. So I'd rather get it and pass it on to someone that will love it, and it won't be ridiculously priced. Okay, this is the last one. It was originally $11.45. I got it for $9.73, and this was a steal, and I am so excited. So this is from the Brooklyn Public Library. The book is Heaven. Plus, look at this. The original library card that goes all the way back. That's 1930. 26, October of 1926. Are you kidding me, guys? And one side is blank, so I can make some more ephemera printables. I'm not gonna, I'll work on that. If I can get it out without ripping it, I may go ahead and take this out too. There is also a papery one, you guys. Every single page of this book is a plant diagram. Single-sided plant diagram. So you don't have to pick one side and worry about like wasting the other. This book is the ultimate. And what I'm also going to do with these images is make some coloring pages. Digital, vintage, botanical coloring pages. Isn't that going to be a freaking amazing idea? Like, you know, adult coloring books. I love doing those. I have a couple myself. My mom got me a couple little, anyway, I love them. And these are going to make some amazing, amazing, amazing coloring pages. I will shrink some down, make some journal cards, probably isolate some certain images and make like a collage sheet, just all kinds of stuff. Look at this. This book is amazing. So, Plant and Flower Forms, 1923. I love it. And that is the last book that I got. Okie doke. Now, so you guys know that I have a Depop shop. I have not listed any new clothing in there since this year at all. Not since December of 2018. But I have still left it up. I hate that, like, you can't go on hiatus or like temporarily close your shop. So like all the stuff I still have listed in there, at one point I had like 450 items, and I still have about 350 in there. Yeah, I've had almost 100 sales, and a couple of those were multiple items. And yeah, anyway, a girl ordered a pair of high-waisted vintage, I think they're the Lawman brand jeans. And you guys know my secret little thrift store. One of my guy friends, he's so sweet. It's a long story. I feel so bad. He was in the program that the thrift store supports. It's called like Teen something. I have Teen Spirit in my head, but that's not what it's called. Teen Spirit is like deodorant, what I used to use. But anyway, it was for like troubled youth or people, whatever. And I think he kind of went there on his own because he struggles severely with his sexuality and thinks like, you know, I can't be gay and Christian, and that's not true. And I mean, that's just my belief. Whatever you believe is your belief, and that is totally fine. So anyway, he kind of went there himself because he like drank in college. Oh, poor Matthew. Anyway, so he was the manager there. and I donated a ton of clothes, like 10 boxes of clothes, and I still have a bunch of stuff I need to go up there and donate. Plus, I was in there all the time, and I spent a lot of money because I bought a ton of vintage things for my Depop shop. And so, any damaged clothing, they can't like legally sell. They like on the floor. They sell it to recycling for like 20 cents a pound, so virtually nothing. So if there was anything damaged, they would just let me have. But you know, most of the time if it's damaged, I can't do anything with it. However, someone had purchased these lawman jeans, I'm sure from a thrift store before, just cut the button off, like the top button for the fly, because they wanted it, and then redonated the jeans. So there was a huge slit and no button. And he was like, yeah, you can totally have these. And they're amazing jeans. They sold, it was like $38 with $7 shipping or something. And the other sellers I saw online were selling them for like $75. Anyway, I basically reinforced the area. I put a heavy piece of dark canvas and then another dark piece of fabric over it and reinforced the area. And then instead of sewing a button on, I gave the option and put in the photo 5 different vintage buttons that matched the jeans for the person who bought them to choose from. The person that bought them had no preference, so I just did the one that matched the best. But I also like to send a little like freebie gift, just like a little thank you. Sometimes it's, you know, a little pair of stud earrings, a charm for a necklace, makeup samples, beauty, you know, just stuff like that. And I saw that in her likes list, because you have your shop list and then your likes. That's what your page consists of. And she had liked semi-precious stones, charms, like little crystals and quartz things. So I was actually going to pull this out anyway for my journals. And that's what I did. I pulled it out and I made her one a charm with silver wire and one with gold wire. That way she can wear it with whatever color, of jewelry she's wearing. I have had these for a good time before Pat and I even got together, and we've been together over 7 years, so a long time. And there's a couple random glass beads in here, but this is super cool. This is like a natural clay. I don't even know where I got that. But 99% of this is full of semi-precious stones, real stones, and stone beads. And I wanted to pull this out anyway to start making some charms for my journals. And also I want to make some of these are just really nice pieces, and we'll make just really nice pieces in general. So I pulled this out and I made her a couple charms, and I'm going to be making some charms for look at that. I'm going to be making some charms for the journals, charms for dangles, bookmarks on the journals, all kinds of stuff. So I may even do a little, like, take some of the small natural beads and hang them from one of these little bulb safety pins. It's going to be amazing. Look. Some just kind of hanging on there, and then some I'm going to make little charms that with like a jump ring to actually hang off the little pins. I mean, I've got all kinds of little tiny pretty natural stone beads in here. Beautiful. Beautimus, beautimus, beautimus. So that's something I've been doing. And then what else do we have to chat about? Oh, duh. I want to show you. So, you guys know I'm always like, don't send me anything, don't send me anything. And obviously, it's not that I don't want it. I mean, who doesn't want Happy Mail, you know? And I love, love, love everything Kristie sent me. I'm definitely going to be using all of that. I get overwhelmed way too easily. I always feel like I owe I owe something and I need to get it done in return, especially like something big. And you guys know Yaleidy sent me those 2 boxes. She wants a junk journal in return, and blue junk journal that we made, it was too much blue for her. So she wants one with neutrals, like browns and neutrals, woodlandy, botanical, with just like a pop of color. So what I was gonna do is finish up the kind of stuff I was working on behind the scenes. That's only because it was a surprise. If you have an agreed upon swap with someone, you need to, you know, do your swaps in a timely manner. I don't want you to think that I was like, oh yeah, let's do a swap, and then I'll never send you anything in return. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. Let me show you. Okay, I'm going to show you kind of my idea for the cover. 5x7 journal with this fold over flap. It's going to have a hole here and a wraparound, and then there's going to be a focal point here and a focal point here, but the image will continue over here. So this is just a band to hold the papers, the base papers inside temporarily. So my plan, it's going to have firstly a book page, and I can't decide if I want it to be kind of, you know, actually square with a straight edge and a little border, or if I'm going to do it a torn edge all the way around, then layered with some of this really pretty vintage fabric. This is from a vintage sheet. Texture with either the corrugated cardboard or the burlap. And then for the images, I'm going to add one of these red labels and a really pretty like white flower with the red label and a bird image from the book. So I actually looked on Pinterest for kind of the quintessential, or you know, the go-to botanical look, because that's the kind that she wanted. She did say, and you can email me with any questions. Why do I keep doing that? But anyway, so I went to Pinterest and I wanted to look at botanical covers. So anyway, and I believe this kind of look with the birds and this, I specifically remember a bird and the red label. I believe that is actually Wendy's Journaling Adventure, or Wendy's Journal Adventure. I'm not sure. But my Pinterest is linked and I have all my printables and stuff on there. I need to have an actual board for that. But anyway, so that's kind of my idea for the cover. And I'll probably be adding a little bit. I have some of this like darker paint that I mixed. It's acrylic paint, and then this is just gesso. Whoops. That I will kind of use and make it beautimous. So I have most of, probably not all, but most of the base pages done. Some of them are one-sided patterned papers, and I don't like the plain white background. So on all of those papers, I went around and inked all of the edges with vintage linen and a little bit of tea dye on the very outer parts, so that there was no blank pages and they'll be ready to go. This is one of the digitals that Jen sent. I actually made a copy of it because I just wanted this part, and I cut it down. This is my favorite part of the paper, the top part. Look how pretty. And so this is what I did, so that it will be ready whether I put like an envelope here, a flip out, or if I were to like adhere down, you know, a journaling card, or for a journaling spot, or whatever. The inking and everything is ready to go. Then the paper bags I used in our giant chunky junk journal, those were actually packaging that I had from an order I placed literally a couple years ago, and I only had 3. So I did have some light craft paper, so I made my own bag. Then there are 2 pieces of cream doodle paper with like the toothier one, and then 3 of the blue-gray. And then some other pattern papers, as you will see. Super pretty. Birds, butterflies, and flowers are like, and floral, you know, is quintessential botanical look to me. And then with the woodland critters, I always think of like deer or squirrels, or, you know, adding little bits like that. This is some of the blue-gray doodle paper. This is actually from a Paper Studio paper pad. I think it was the original floral paper pad. And again, I just inked the edges. Cream doodle paper. This, I actually don't know what paper pad this is from. I think this is from the scrapbooking book my mom gave me that came with all kinds of scrapbook stuff. Blue-gray doodle paper. This is from one of those original crepe paper pads that I've been obsessed with and using. I don't know, I just really like it. And then inked edges, blue-gray. And then this is some of the bird book pages. And all I did was overlap them and sew them vertically, just like I did in the first Traveler's Notebook faux dory style book that I showed you all when I first got back on YouTube. I had, you know, started doing paper crafting again because my mom got me this canvas faux dory for Christmas, and I ended up painting it. And anyway, so I made a double-sided sewn cover with a fabric closure, larger cover, and then I had a smaller booklet inside. But all the pages, I didn't sew them down the center. I sewed them like this so that all the overlap makes tuck spots. You know, basically, once this is sewed down into place, this will, you know, close the pocket up. And what I did on both sides, I had 2 of these printed out. They are just some really cool printables, and they're great little journaling cards. So these are just the base pages. I'm obviously going to be adding, you know, flip outs, little tuck spots, embellishing the corners, doing, you know, layering, all kinds of stuff. But this is just the base of it. And I'm going to like double reinforce this. I have those really cool new hole reinforcers, the Tim Holtz ones. Chari sent me some of those in her little Happy Mail. So I will be using some of those as extra closure, and it's going to be wraparound. So we're so very excited. So that, my friends, I think is everything that I have been working on. Yep. And that is all that I have gotten in the mail. The books and the amazing Happy Mail, which, who doesn't love getting Happy Mail? I don't want you guys to think that I'm like, someone sent me something, I'm mad. No, it's not like that. It's, I just get overwhelmed way too easily and worried like, oh, I need to do this in return. I need to get this done. And guess what? We have a secret word. Okay, so our secret word is semi-precious stones. Leave that little quote or whatever in the comments somewhere. You know, just say, oh, I love semi-precious stones, or, you know, these semi-precious stone dangles will be fun. Whatever you want to do. That is the secret word for this video. Again, up to 5 people in the first 24 hours. So all you have to do is write that in the comments, US only, and that's it. If you have won before, you can still win again. Everyone can win once a month. And also, new people get dibs. So, like by new people, I mean just people that have never won before. Not people new to my channel. Because, yeah, I mean, obviously, people that have been on my channel forever, of course I want them to participate too. So yeah, new people just means that haven't won before. If you would like an envelope of goodies from me, just write in the comments. My email and my Pinterest, if you're interested, is always linked in the description box below if you want to email me for whatever reason. Someone had asked in the comments if I got my planner from the company that's sending it to me to do a review on it. And no, the email said I should get it by the 25th, and today is the 20th. So I will do a review on it in that video, and I will also be doing a little giveaway in that video. I think they are just going to send me one planner and one notebook. Yeah, if they happen to send me anything extra, of course I will, you know, that will be part of the giveaway. And yes, sorry, I'm loving all of these beads. I cannot wait to make some awesome charms with this. Look at these. Look at it. Look at that. That's so funny. Did you guys follow that link in the last video? Look at that. Oh yeah, just saying, look at that. All right, well, look at this, guys. I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.